Hey, it's Allison. I'm on another haunted road trip. I'm here in Chicago, Illinois again. What you just saw there was interesting. We found this hill at location 47. Mothman sighting that occurred on September 11th. So we're not sure what this hill once was, but you can see from the stone there's a cross-like marking, and there's all kinds of other interesting stones around here as well. But the hill will give us a great vantage point for where these sightings in this Kenwood Lakeshore neighborhood have occurred. So I'll take you up the hill here. Now, as I said, this report came in on September 11th, 2017 at about 10:25 Central Time, so our time. And that's when it actually occurred, The report came in a little bit later that day. And this is from Lon Strickler's Phantoms and Monsters blog. And it is also on the Chicago Phantom Mothman sightings map. If you just Google that, you will find it. It's number 47. All right, so the witness, who is identified here as PM, called this in 15 minutes after it occurred on September 11, 2017, and said that this was the second time she had seen a winged object. She had previously seen it also in May. The witness lives on the 25th floor of the high-rise building at East 47th Street and South Lake Park Avenue in the Kenwood community in the south side of Chicago. So we're looking at that building right there. She lives, it's 27 stories. She lives on the 25th floor. The witness said that she saw a huge bat-like being circling above and along the tall buildings located on South Lake Park Avenue. So we'll shoot down the avenue there to give you a better perspective on it. And then out toward the lake, which is that way, she states that she frequently observes airplanes from her home, but that this object was definitely not a fixed winged aircraft. As well, she has never seen a bird as large as this being. She described it as having a 6 to 7 foot human-like body that was dark brown in color, with a wide black triangular-like shaped wings, and the wingspan about 12 feet. And she said the wings resembled those of a bat. She mentioned that the wings moved occasionally when it gained altitude, the wing being eventually headed north towards downtown. Now, when asked if she attempted to take a photograph, her response was that when she was watching the flying humanoid, she had an, quote, overwhelming creepiness come over her. She wasn't paralyzed or unable to move, but was shocked and transfixed by what she was observing and never had a notion of taking a photograph. This feeling of oppression or intimidation has been reported by other Mothman witnesses in the traditional cases from Point Pleasant in 1966, and also here in Chicagoland for the Chicago Phantom sightings. When I talked to the witness, it was obvious, this is Lon Strickler speaking here, that she was shaken by the incident and exhibited nervousness in her voice, though she was very well spoken and forthright. She stated that when she looked below from her apartment, so actually she was, this time, unlike maybe the sighting in May, it doesn't specify, she was actually looking down or looking from her apartment window, saw the being, and then looked down and noticed that people on the street were looking toward the being and pointing it out to others. And remember, when this occurred, this was about 10:30 in the morning. So other residents in her building have reportedly seen this flying being in the past, having commented to each other and to the witness. The witness will be letting others know that I would like them to contact me, that's Lon Strickler at the Phantoms and Monsters blog, and forward any photographs. All right, the witness also commented that on other occasions she witnessed something strange in the lake. She stated that she and her husband frequently jogged the trails along the lakefront together. On at least 2 occasions they have observed an unknown creature or being emerging from the water. Once near the lakeshore along the rocks, and another time out a bit further from the shore. She described this creature as reptile-like, but was not able to give much detail since most of the body stayed submerged. I asked if it was possible that it may have been the same winged being emerging from the water. Her response was that she wasn't sure. So again, you can find this sighting location on the Chicago Phantom, Owlman, Mothman, Man-Bat, Flying Humanoid Report, Chicago area, metro area interactive map. So really, if you just type in Chicago Mothman sightings map in Google, you'll find it. So again, we'll show you the building. The sighting that occurred most recently on September 11, 2017 at 10:30 a.m. in the morning approximately was witnessed from the 25th floor. There were people on the street that also saw this being apparently. The witness, PM, said that she had seen it before flying among these tall buildings. So we'll pan over to the buildings and into the sky. And then as you see those, you might imagine the wing being flying above, and the lake is that way. So sometimes it went off towards the lake. On this sighting though, it said that it flew north towards downtown. So we'll pan north for this latest sighting, September 11th, 2017. It flew off towards downtown. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll be coming to you with all the sightings just as soon as I can get there and photograph the environment. We are following in the footsteps of the Mothman witnesses to see what the environments look like, and then gain a greater understanding of whether or not we think these things have actually occurred. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon.